Mama told me when the thunder comes that a drunk donkey be coming on for me to listen to what he'd say. If I did song, it'd help me through stormy days. I can get December weatherman gives you something love and understand. I can get December weatherman. You can catch him on the show with Tom and Dave. That's right.
All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Rise and shine. It's Thursday. We're going to talk a little weather. What's up, Shane? All right, I see Just a Simple Man. Yep. Fall. It's fall, Louie. What's that cool stuff? Puppies are good, Janie. So we'll say hey to everybody real quick and jump right into it. Talk a little weather. Tropics are quiet. Very excited about that. We got a little break. Morning, Shelly. Anita, yes, we still have storm potential for the upper Gulf. We got to talk about that. You can kind of see it here on the water precipitable map. We still have moisture in the air. And it's pulling up some Gulf energy, so the storm threat is still going to be there today and tomorrow. They even talked about a threat of a possible tornado or two today along the upper Gulf Coast. So we'll talk about that. Talk about long-range tropics. Still a little bit of something to watch. Early October, we typically get a second peak of a hurricane season when we enter this Western Caribbean phase. So here's our boys. Louis snorting a little bit. Louis is the big guy. Hunter's the little guy. They're extremely hyper all the time. And it's fall. Fall football and fuppies. They're conjoined twins. Look at that. Hunter, calm down. Hunter, calm down. All right. We can hold the puppies all day. One day we'll do a Facebook Live just showing puppies. I thought about making a website called Puppy Cam and just have it focus on the dogs where they sleep. Thinking they got to make sure the sound's off because you never know what married couples say at home. You know, we all afraid of what other people would think, but we all say the same thing. So anyway, our big thanks to ABC here. We start out every morning. This is Mike's weather page. I'm just a cherry picking drunk donkey weather wannabe. What's up, Paul Jeanette? What's up, Boo? You got Wilbur, Craig. That's a good name, Wilbur. Wilbur. What's up, Alexis? So yeah, big thanks to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Beautiful blue sky in this photo. A lot of blue sky in the skies today. This is the last day to enjoy it, Florida. We have a front door backing up, or a front door. We have a front backing up, and we're going to see some rainy action. Central Florida south tomorrow. A little moisture in the air. Morning, Whitney. What's up, Amber? Hey, Catherine. Mercy. Melissa. Lauren. Donna. James. James Hyper. So big thanks to AFC. So go check out their Facebook page, by the way. They got I showed this the other day, but they have a free giveaway. Go to their Facebook page. Posted it September 20th. You could win a Yeti Behringer Vineyards grill and cooler. They got a grill, a baseball grill, a Yeti, free, I assume. So check it out. Free stuff. It's always fun to have free stuff. And win stuff. It's always fun to win stuff. So, Teresa. Mitchell, yeah. Weather wannabe cherry picking social mediaologist. Hey, Jay, congratulations on your wedding anniversary. How about that? So here's the weather in a nutshell. Hey, Cheryl, how's it going? Carolyn? You want to hear him snore boo? I know, but then you're going to hear our shenanigans at the house. Had to get on Emily last night. What no parent wants to do, but her grades on the edge, a couple classes. She's like, I got it. I'm like, no, you don't have it. You don't have it. I got it. What's up, Dale? Yeah, how about Dale? What a day for Tampa Bay, man. The Rays locking up the AL East. Lightning 2-1 now. Rays lowest payroll, I think, in all of Major League Baseball, and they won it. So congrats to Kevin Cash. I love the Rays. They are awesome. All right, so what's happening? Let's talk about the Tropics real quick. So hey, check this out on the website. I added a new little guy here. Look at this beautiful, pretty fall picture here. Look at that, beautiful. It is a link to current fall foliage map. So there you go. If you're into fall colors, I added that link. And that's a cool little break from hurricane season, right? Normally we're seeing hurricane stuff. So now we have pretty waterfalls and fall stuff. Little break in the craziness, right? So, hey, what's up, Mike from Clearwater? Yep. Lexi, Rays are amazing. What's up, Lexi? Walking in on her pooping husband. Yeah, we love fall. But listen, we got another month or so of Tropics. This is the deal. Just so you don't forget, there's always a little second spike here in the Tropics. We get a little spikeage, a couple of them. That is because the shift occurs to where Western Caribbean begins to be watched. So we're not even in October yet. We're still technically riding this big wave. And that's what the Tropics do. We'll have hyperactive activity, and then we have a little lull. It's just everything rides like a wave. It seems like it. And that's what we're in right now. So that's coming. I want to show this map. This is a great map. Looks into the future. This is this week, the 23rd to 29th. Right here. This is where we're at now. It's showing nothing. But when we get into the first week of October, 2 spots to watch. And this little guy has been showing up on the GFS quite a bit. And this one now is starting to show up a lot. But these Cape Verde systems, the chance of this recurving are great anytime this year, this late in the season, because we have a lot of cold fronts. And the other taco town is the first week of October, cold weather. And they're even doing that. Look. Above or below normal temperatures. Very high confidence. We're going to see record cold in the south. Yeah, Amy. So I don't know about let's see, Florida fall colors. I saw a funny picture of a palm tree. That showed Florida fall colors, and it was funny. I was going to post it. It was, this is a good one. Here's the 2 I saw right here. I like this one. This is funny. Florida. Okay, this is look. Hey, look, fall colors in Florida. So That's our fall colors in Florida. Hey, Stephanie Stokes, middle school's messing with you. Yeah, I hear you. I should pay you to be a tutor for Emily. She's got to figure out this Canvas stuff. I don't think she gets that half of school is online now, and it's got her in trouble. She's going to school. I could see her thinking the online stuff was for the online kids, but no, it's for both. And it's going to be a stressful month getting those grades up. She's got 4 A's, so she's getting there. All right, so here's the other funny one. You know it's fall in Florida when you start to see colored license plates. Aaron, no news on the teacher. Hey, 5-star. Hey, good job for you guys, 5-star. Search and rescue. I saw you on the news, man. Doing good things out there. But no, teacher, no compassion. They're okay not to put the grades in on time, but the kids have a different set of rules. But anyway, all right, let's look at what's cooking. Here's a water precipitable map, by the way. So what we have cooking right now, this is that drape. Remember this front? It was connected to Beta and Teddy. They were connected, and there's still frontal action. No tropical worry yet. NHC had it marked. Now they don't. The 3-day rain map shows a little low pressure system popping up into South Florida. This is 3 days. So this is through Saturday morning. This pretty much shows you low pressure comes up, brings up the rain chances, and another front comes down and pushes it off to sea. So short term, we got rain chances Friday into Saturday, and then it all goes away. And then we have remnants of Beta, which are going to produce some storms today we got to watch for. So here's your storm potential map today, mentioning possible tornado or two. And all this shifts to the East Coast tomorrow. So they can also have a stormy day as Beta gets on out of here. So that's the short-term weather look. Flood watches are up for a big chunk of the Middle Eastern here. We got Tennessee down to Mississippi, Alabama. These are your flood watches. And here is the current leftover front down here, right here. So this little guy is not marked by the NHC, so that's good news. It's what the NHC originally marked as a decaying front low pressure system. So this is going to generally drift up tomorrow, up in the rain chances for Florida. We have a front coming down that's going to push it on up out of here by the weekend. So rain chances up tomorrow for South Florida, Middle Florida, maybe south, I-4 south. Maybe Saturday things get a little better. Sunday, yes, but then the rain shifts out. So that's a short term. This little piece of energy is going to make its way off. So that's why your rain chances are up. Yeah. So there's that. Let's take a look at the water vapor loop, and then we'll look at tropics. See what's cooking. And you can kind of see the spin here. This is just all leftover juice. It's going to get pulled up. So what else? See, Pensacola, no rain. That didn't look like a lot of rain. Let's look at the next. Let's look at the next 18 hours. See what it looks like. This is going to be through midnight. We like doing this now. So here's your radar through midnight tonight. Still got a little spiraling. Look at that. You can still see some spinach. Definitely seeing these little tails. That's why we have storm threat up down here. Check this out. This is why we have this general area watch today for possible storms, because we have more Gulf energy coming up into Beta. So this is through midnight tonight. You can follow along. So we got all this heading towards the East Coast tomorrow. Florida's pretty dry today, but the moisture's moving up. So All right, so let's get chiming. Hey, Jamelia Rooney, what's up? Kate Cod, Shelly's working on the Facebook page. Yep, we got a supporter page. We love you guys. We get a bunch of great fans. Yeah, listen, Christine, good question. Everything on the site links automatically, most everything. So most of the graphics are on the website, update real time. So you don't have to, worry about it. That's why the website is so crucial. All these watches and warnings and maps and stuff from the National Weather Service, Storm Prediction Center, all that stuff updates. So actually, what's funny too? Looking at this, I was looking at the hazards map. Check this out. So this is funny. All right, so we have look at this. So day 8 to 14, this is that cold front we're talking about, the first week of October, cooler weather. But it's under a hazards outlook. Not like it's a hazard, but it could be a hazard for people in the south that aren't used to cold weather. But this is the first week of October. We got a big cold front coming down. 2 of them back to back. So the hazards map actually showed much below normal temperatures. Could have 20s and 30s in the mountains. 50s down in the Florida peninsula. So I'll show you all that after we talk about tropics, I promise. Hey, AP, appreciate that. No, AP, no. We got funny stories to tell. Let me do cheers to Louis, by the way. The original Frenchie. Yeah, many moons ago, I was on Yahoo, and our first big hurricane came, and the website crashed from too many visitors. And Yahoo had an internal blocking device that froze my site because it thought I was getting spammed. And the people at Yahoo didn't even know how to reset it. And I was like, it's like, this is temporarily locked for 24 hours. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So since then, I pay for my own server a lot of money. So far, knock on wood. Oh, shit. Nope, excuse me. Didn't mean to say the S word. I didn't want the dogs to go barking. But knock on wood. They're looking at me mean now. They're like, so anyway. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Mike Van. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, we did a little podcast with where did I add it on here? Yeah, Beyond the Front. There it is, right here. So JP Dice, cool little podcast I posted yesterday. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It was on September 23rd. Posted. Thank you. All right. So, what are the tropics doing? Well, listen. All right. So, first off, 5-day nothing. So, we have nothing to stress about in the next few days, apparently. I wouldn't be shocked if we got a little yellow circle, maybe if this convection continues on this old front. But as far as time to develop would be almost impossible. So, that's not too much to stress about. Let's take a look at it, by the way. This is showing a little bit of convection fire, and it's over that hot Caribbean water. Got a little bit of spin to it. And these old frontal boundaries sometimes get going. So this is on weathernerds.org. This is the only thing that could surprise everybody. Possibly 2 o'clock, maybe get a little circle, but if it does, it's going to be like 10%. Nothing to stress about. So that's good. Just trying to load. There we go. So this is that little leftover front. And what's interesting, it's over this intense anticyclone. Look at this. All right, so look at these upper level winds. All right, so normally what? Systems spin counterclockwise, right? Look at the flow. See the flow? Not Mel's Diner flow. Mel's Diner flow. Let's see if she pops up. Yep. Not that flow. Oh, that was Alice. Flow, there's flow. Not that flow. But we have this anticyclone over top. Check this out. Bam! So the upper level winds. So if we had a tropical development, sometimes this funnels out any shear and allows the system to develop. But this one's not a developing system, so that's good. We wouldn't want to see this if we had a big low pressure underneath it. But this cool tidbit, but we'll watch that one. Long range models are here on tropical tidbits, so we'll watch them all. So GFS has been scaring the dickens out of everybody. I think you can say dickens. So GFS has been like every 3 out of 4 runs has been showing Western Caribbean development. So the good news is overnight it backed off, and that's what we see a lot. That's why you can't get too worried early. The only thing that you get kind of thinking about is that Pacific's starting to get a little active. Atlantic's getting a little active. We're going to be in an enhanced stage of the MJO. Historically, we have a peak around the first part of October, and this would be the area to watch. So the GFS has been doing it. This whole general area is juicy. And we have that front coming down that's going to kind of open up the door. We have a couple little waves coming over here. So this general area ends up being the spot to watch in early October. And the GFS was really showing some big bad storms. But luckily now, the last GFS showed very weak. October 5th, 6th, 7th, remember? Nothing. Now we rewind it to the 18Z. A little weaker, 1002. Yesterday, it was pretty bad. I think it was a 6Z was the last one. Right here. 950 hurricane. So this was just yesterday morning. So yesterday morning, this is what the GFS was showing. And overnight too. So the pattern has been that. Energy. Now here's the 6Z. Not showing anything. So can't get too worked up yet. What we're watching, of course, are ensembles, and there's plenty of ensembles suggesting, but this whole general area, has been doing this, and even the last several European ensembles. So, and then we got this little spot out here. Whoops, I always end up doing that too. This little guy right here is definitely showing up coming off Africa. It could be our last true Cape Verde system, maybe. So good news is the GFS backed off a little bit. We still have plenty of ensemble support. Let me show you that. Again, this is on tropical tidbits. But we're just looking for clusters of low pressure. Tuesday, October 6th, and you can just see it's a lot to look at. But there's still general, the 00Z showing a cluster moving up. So, again, first part of October. This is October 4th and 5th. The timing is still there that we could see something come up. It's just too far away. That's 10 days out. 10 days out is a long way away now. We go to the Euro, and the Euro is starting to show signs of two things. A, over here, and B, over. And yesterday, too, remember we were watching the Tale of Teddy? It's still there, but just not really doing anything to talk about. It kind of gets merged over with this weekend's front. So here's this weekend's front right here. This is what's pulling up our energy from down here. And if we did have a Tale of Teddy, it would end up getting absorbed by this front. So that's why I'm not worried about that. Just said we might have a little spot to watch yesterday. Nothing to get stressed about, just something to watch. All right. So here is the 10-day out on the Euro. There you go. 10 days out, this general area lowering pressures. Here's our next wave off of Africa. This is October 4th. So again, weak signature of a low, possible wave. GFS Para, I haven't looked at this one. Hasn't run since yesterday. GFS's fiction is switching over to a new version too, by the way. So this is not even fresh. All right, CMC model is showing in 10 days just a slight chance of low pressures here. So, the good news is, we check in every 24 hours. We look at trends. And so far, nothing to get too worked up about. So that's good news. But there are enough ensembles that we got to obviously just kind of know that's the next spot to watch. But that's a long way away. 10 days is great. Every day closer to October, we start to talk more about pretty fall colors. Pumpkin spice, Lauren. Yes. Oh, there's that. Look at that. 10 days out. So here's 10 days. Yeah, Don, I would never return a generator, man. You just never know when you might end up needing it. Hey, James, how's it going, buddy? You can rent generators? Yeah, maybe. But I'm afraid if you got a storm coming. And anyway, Paulette's gone. Linda, yep, Paulette's gone. All right, so here's 10 days. 10 days away. 10 days away. Africa, and generally kind of casually watching there. Now watch what happens past 10 days. This is the European ensembles. The past 10 days, look what happens. We start to get a few more models showing what the GFS has been showing all along. So again, nothing to freak out about or nothing. It's just the GFS is starting to sniff the idea. Do I cover asteroids, Linda? There's one coming, but I don't really cover them. But I did watch Armageddon. The only thing with a generator is you got to run them because the gas, unless you use ethanol-free gas. The problem with any small engine, and weed whackers, whatever. If you don't use them, the gas clogs up the lines and the carburetors. So you have to clean them often with some sort of a gas stabilizer or just run them. Just make sure you run them. Start it every few months. Michael, good question. I think it was early October. We'll look at. Hey, Clarice. Yeah, all right, so we'll talk about that too. All right, two things. But here's a 15-day Euro, just, slightly showing what the GFS is showing. So that, I'm not going to stress about that too much because there's nothing solid yet enough to stress about. But just putting it out there that we got 31 members now. So yeah, they did add it up. So that's more. We got more GFS ensembles now. And here's your 15-day. It's kind of a cluster, but you get the idea. Day 12, this is the GFS now. But, the important thing to note is both sides are showing a lot of energy. So that's called a CAG, Central American Gyre. That's just general lowering pressures of this whole general area here. But typically, that's where we watch. So that's that. Somebody asked why the storms cut across Africa. Well, generally speaking, this time of year, we have fronts. So in the summertime, we don't have these fronts. We have a huge high pressure, generally a Bermuda high, and our systems travel around that high. But when there's a break in the high, like we saw a hyperactive season there this last month, we had low pressures everywhere. And it made these systems do all kinds of weird things. So we didn't have a strong high pressure this season to get a true Cape Verde system. Now, it doesn't mean that, this little guy, this is 10 days out on the Euro, doesn't mean that this little guy can't make it. But the likelihood of this, picking that up is great. So, it's not saying it's impossible. It's just the likelihood of this making its way, statistically speaking. Could be in trouble for the islands, of course. But this is 10 days out. This is 10 days out. That's another 7 days out. So we're talking, way too long. Then somebody asked about Hurricane Michael. I think it was October 5th, maybe? It was definitely October. I just don't know when it officially... October 7th. So Hurricane Michael formed October 7th. So this shows you, season's not over. All right, hey, Joe Lee from Panama City. I always think of Luke Combs when I hear Panama City. I got caught, Panama City. All right. Well, that's good news, right? So casually watching that. The other weather news, let's look at 90 hours out. See what kind of storms we could get. Oh, Stephanie, yeah, we were tracking them way early. We were kind of doing what we're doing now in the early stages of tracking Michael. We kind of saw it forming. Obviously, it was a big area of convection that had overall spin. I mean, we watched it form. It was it kind of had that look from day one that it was pretty impressive on satellite. Like, oh boy. All right, so here's 90 hours out. So here's overnight. Here's midnight tonight. There's a heavy rain. So we're gonna have heavy rain midnight tonight. Still gonna have some rains pulling up through the Panhandle. This is midnight tonight. And tomorrow morning, look, we're gonna have it going into Virginia, Carolinas. Let's pull up mid-Atlantic here. So tomorrow morning, here's the rest of Beta. Here's 7 a.m. So Beta will be inching into Virginia and Carolina tomorrow. Tomorrow night, maybe. Here's overnight, midnight. Tomorrow, Saturday night. This is Friday night, midnight. Friday night, midnight. A little bit of rain in Virginia, a little bit south. So it's trickling on out of here. So it should make its escape by Saturday morning. Here's Saturday, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. A little bit of rain in eastern Carolina, and then boom. So we should have a nice Sunday for most people. Yeah, Hurricane Wilma. I mean, there's a lot of memorable storms from that time frame. So we don't, we know that anything can happen. And all we need is a little bit of kickstart with a tropical wave or little tropical moisture. So we have had tracks. I mean, look, it's kind of hard to see this one, but I mean, here's October 1st to the 10th. We have had some make their way across. It depends on how low they are. Lower storms don't get affected as much by these breaks. So, what was that? So, it's not uncommon for, early part of October, some of these could. It just depends on how low it is. Low riders tend to get into the Caribbean. This is the history of storms, by the way. A little higher systems. So, I mean, let's see. I mean, so 10 degrees is always the mark. Usually 10 to 12, 13 degrees has a better chance of coming across than anything 15. So 10, 12 degrees. Here's later part of October. But 10, 12 degrees. Let's see what... let's just see where the latest Euro shows. 954. That's pretty low. It's not even 10 degrees, so it's a low rider. So yeah, this could be definitely something to watch for the Caribbean. Really the only one showing it though. Well, not really. GFS is showing it right here. Little bubble. You can see it. Oh, it almost makes the islands. Right here. October 7th. Yeah, so we got two things to watch. And this is Puppy Snore. Anyway, all right. What's up, Angie Fallon? What's the real release from Beta? Beta is juicing up the Carolinas in Tennessee tomorrow. Let's put the radar on. We'll just leave it there. Look at this. We got a pretty hefty little rain band there. Look at that. Going into Pensacola right now. This is live right now, so that's a pretty good little cell. These are training in from the Gulf. So still got beta juicing things up. Let that play. All right, we'll look it up. Tropical Storm Alberto 2018. So here's the radar. Real quick, this is happening now. So we get, these rains are coming in, storms catching up to beta here. Beta's spinning, slowly getting close to Tupelo, Mississippi. So beta took forever, and it's going to bring storms. So all right, so we're going to look up Alberto 2018. Tropical storm. I remember the name. Hey, Crystal from Charleston. Was this the one? Looks like it. Oh yeah, kind of the same one. Look, subtropical storm Alberto. Tropical storm Alberto. Why'd they say subtropical? Let's see. When was that, by the way? Yeah, it does. It does look like the same. June. It was May to June. It's kind of odd to get a subtropical system in May and June. Well, it's May, June. It's kind of still cold. So that was early season 2018. Subtropical storm Alberto. Yeah, all right. Texas, Ashley, what's cooking? Cool weather. All right, let's talk about the cool weather real quick. Let's show you what's coming with the cool down. We got a pair of fronts coming down in October, which will be bringing some cool weather. They're warning people. They're saying, cold weather coming. So basically, we're watching the end of September, and we're going to start to see this big cold front here, the 28th. Look at that. Anything in the purples around 50s. But there are dips. Look how close it gets to the south. This is 29th. Then we get a secondary one come. That's what it takes early in the season as a double whammy. So here's Thursday, October 1st. And then we have another one come down. So look at this. So October 4th. I know it's kind of hard to see. But October 4th, we could have 20s in the mountains. Could be the first true cold front. So here's October 1st. We've got 50s dipping down into Florida. And then even colder going into, so we got like 2 or 3 fronts back to back to back coming down. The main one's right here, the end of September. September 29th, right here. You can see it invade. 70s all the way up to that. So the next 3, 4, 5, 6 days hot. But look, here comes the front. 29th. Boom. Then a secondary front comes in. Boom. So 1st October, definitely cool. 29th even. So Rock and roll. All right. Well, there's weather. Weather in a nutshell. Arctic Express, James. If you live in Florida like I do, we whip out the flip flops and socks. We should do weather alerts. If it's flip flop socks alert, right here. There you go. This is me. Not for this storm, but come on. Who hasn't done this in Florida? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Bruce, you're going camping. You lucked out, man. We got perfect fire pit weather. Hey, Sean, that's you right now? Yeah, but you can't go out of the house looking like that. It's not fashionable, I guess. All right, so we'll end it here. Let me bring the doggies up. We'll try to end it with the dogs, since the dogs are what makes the show. Oh boy, come on. All right. God, Louis is heavy. He's 15 pounds. All right. So we'll end it with the puppies. I hope you guys saw the beer, Hurricane Hunter. I'll pull it up here real quick. We'll pull up the Hunter. He's like limp. All right, get you. All right, so I'm gonna bring up the photo of the dog or the beer. Hang on, Louie. You're a good boy. He's trying hard. Let's see, photos. Hold on a minute now. Photos. Hang on, buddy. Whoa, don't fall over. I got you. There we go. That's better. All right, hang on. There we go. All right. Here's the beer. All right, now we can go back to chit chat. So there's the beer. By the way, hey, what's up, Mr. Diaz? Not you ready to pick up? I'll hook you up though. They're brewing it, but we got Hunter. Hurricane Hunter IPA coming soon. So there you go. That's a good pick. All right. There you go. So yeah, they're brewing it now. Big Storm Brewery located here. They just opened one up, I think, in Cape Coral or Fort Myers, somewhere down there. They just opened up a new restaurant, so pretty excited about that. So there you go. We'll end it with that. Yep, I'll take care of you, man. We'll hook you up at the local ABC down that way. So there you go. All right, man. Well, you guys rock and roll. We're in a little low. We're in hurricane hangover right now. Everybody loves it. I'm itching to put out the Halloween stuff, man. Emily's got me all excited about the season. We always put up some decorations, and so I'm actually kind of excited about it. I think Hunter's like the coolest looking dog, by the way. Look at him, man. I just hold him like this in my hand. He's like a badass. Hey, Melissa, I can't either. Hey, what's up, Robbie Blake? Yeah, it's gonna be great, and we're working with. We're gonna do some charity animal charity. Not sure the one yet, but a portion of the profits the Big Storm's going to donate to the animal, some sort of animal charity. I don't know. I don't want to say which one yet, but that'll be cool. We did something special with Talladega last year, so I think it's a perfect fit. Yeah, so there you go. All right, there's your fall color map. We'll probably be live tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. What kind of boat do I have, Chelsea? I have a that'd be cool, Chelsea. I have a Stingray. Deck boat. I love it. It's almost 7 years old now since we got it. I'm always fixing something on it, man. The salt water does not do very well with wiring. I must have changed lights on that thing. Now the horn. I just remembered. I got to order a horn. Darn it. Forgot. So, hey, Bobby, what's up? Hurricane Girl. Hurricane Harbor. Bobby. Bobby. She is from Miami in Raleigh. Breakout 1,000. Yep. That's the freaking truth. Kids have loved it growing up, though. We've had a lot of good memories. But there's Bobby. Check her out. Hurricane Harbor. Always got great take on the tropics. Big time. So I have her linked up here. Take a look. Every day you can read her stuff right here. Hurricane Harbor. Cool, man. All right. Yeah, hey, Michelle, it's cool. We're still going to do it. We still talk weather, or we just don't go as long. Try to keep about 30 minutes, talk about what's going on, say hey to everybody. There's always weather to talk about, especially in the wintertime. So we'll continue to have fun outside the tropics. It's a little more intimate, a little bit more fun, laid back. You know, don't want to burn everybody out. So, hey, Melinda, the golf depends on what part of the golf you're talking about. We do have weather coming in from down south. From a stalled out front that's down there right now. So we'll just look at like a wind map. So this whole frontal so what we're watching here on the Windy app. So we got this area here is pulling up, and we have a front coming in on. So it could get kind of windy. So we'll see. Tomorrow's not bad. Well, Saturday's not too bad. The winds aren't that bad tomorrow. So. Not a lot of wind. That's good. Just rain. Rain chances is going to increase tomorrow. So maybe not that bad. That's good. We're not seeing those crazy. Remember, man, we had these crazy winds blowing in all week, but that's gone. So it actually, it's not going to be. Look at that. We actually have really calm skies. Look at this. So if you're in Florida Saturday, look at that. It is pretty calm. There's that front coming in. This is more Monday, Tuesday. So the big winds come in with that front Monday, Tuesday. There's that front coming in. So yeah, good boating day on the weekend. Look at that. Hallelujah. Maybe a little bit of, here's that energy you got to watch for. So as this stuff comes up, could get a little more windy on that's not the Gulf though. The Gulf is good. This is Friday. So yeah, good day. Cool beans. All right. Well, sounds good. Appreciate everybody on the internet world. Parts of Florida have tornado warnings, Jamie. Right? That's why the weather always changes. What's going on? It might be from that squall line we just saw. It is. Look at that. You ain't kidding. There it is. Tornado warning. That's that squall line. This is the panhandle. So we just showed you that. It happened. It's happening while we talked. Look at that. This is from the the tail of Beta, bringing in nasty weather. Sometimes these are just Doppler indicated. Hopefully not a real ground touching tornado, but nonetheless, these are gonna be nasty. This is still Beta, the tail of Beta tail. All right, cool beans. Rock and roll. All right, so stay tuned about tomorrow, but I'll be posting all day. Got to fix my rusted out thermostat housing bolt in my Mustang. I went ahead and drilled it out. Going to go get a brand new tap set at Lowe's here. I'm going to attempt to tap it. try to do something constructive before the first part of October goes. If we're, it seems like the whole month of August and September we were all cooped up with the tropics, and I got outside the other day. I'm like, wow, man, it's like there is a life outside of the computer. So, all right, you guys have a great day. Appreciate everything. We'll see you maybe tomorrow morning. Bye bye.